Hi there, it's Lori from Lollipop Paper and Ink. Thanks so much for joining me for this really quick video. It's a clean version of the Facebook Live that I did this morning. And it's this adorable hot cocoa or candy or gift card pouch that you can just make in just minutes. So let me just show you how I got started. I have a piece of just regular cardstock. It is trimmed at 4 1/4 by 11, so you can get 2 of these pouches from each piece of cardstock. And you just need to score it in 2 places, and then you'll see how it all comes together from that. So again, 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm scoring it at 1 1/4. Whoops. All right, let's get that straight. 1 1/4, and then again at 5 1/2. Okay, so we're just going to fold and burnish that side, and then on the other side where the score line is, we're going to fold it backwards so that that will be our flap. I'm taking my bone folder and just giving it a nice tight crease. All right, so I have some layers already cut of cardstock and DSP, and we're just going to be layering these up together. This cardstock here, this is Evening Evergreen, and it is 4 by 3 1/2. This DSP is from the Painted Christmas, and this is for 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. And that was just gonna go right on there. So I'm taking my seal. I don't need the Seal Plus for this part, but there is a part that I will show you that I do use that for, because once you put the pouch in, it will tend to maybe the glue will lift up a little bit, and we don't want that. Okay, so this is going to go here. Now, before I do that, I want to take my my front flap here, and I'm going to do a little corner rounding with the detailed trio punch. And just for those sides there. And then I think I'm going to do it on the top also. Okay, so now this is good for right here, and we can get that in just a second. I'm going to take another piece of the Evening Evergreen, and this is just 4 by 1, and this is 3 3/8 by 7/8. Excuse me, 3 7/8 by 7/8. And before I do that, though, I do want to round these corners also. Just the part that's going to be facing down. So just make sure you're just doing it on one side, not on all 4 corners. Oh, that one didn't come out so great. And last one. Okay, did that one? It's a little harder to hold it with the DSP. The cardstock holds it really nicely. Okay, so we're just going to use the seal a little bit there to hold this on, center this, and that's good to go. All right, so this is going to go right here on the flap. Okay. You can see how easy this comes together. So for this one now, I am going to use the Seal Plus because, like I said, once you put that pouch in there, it is going to, Seal Plus is so strong. You have to be really gentle with it. And I think I must have just pressed too hard sometimes. Okay. So that will save this from popping up once we get that pouch, the hot cocoa pouch in there. All right, so for the inside, I have this piece of basic white, and this is just 4 3/4 by 4. And I just added a little strip of the DSP to that also. So I'm just gonna add this here. I don't need the Seal Plus for that. Just to give it a little bit of a header so that, whoops. This is the same size, the same width of that. So that just gives it a little bit of a header. And this is where we're going to do our, a little bit of our stamping. So I'm using the soft suede to coordinate with the DSP. And this is just a little to and from. This is from the Well-Defined stamp set, which is on the last chance list right now. And we are going to use this sentiment too for our tag. But for the inside, just so they know who it's coming from and you know where it's going, we have that cute little to and from tag in there. So I'm just going to add that to the center here. On the inside. And I'm going to have that come up just almost to the top. Okay, so now we are ready to do our little sentiment. And again, I'm using the Holiday, A Reason to Eat More. I'm going to do this again in the soft suede. And let's see, we'll just do it on a little bit of an angle. And then I'm taking a hole punch because I don't want this to be stationary on here. I do want it to be loose and attached by the bow or the twine, whatever you're using for to wrap it with. Okay, so before we do the wrapping with the ribbon, I would put my pouch in here first. Let me just fold this down, and just so I know how far out my ribbon is going to need to be, so that it holds it, but that it's easily opened and closed without having to adhere it on the sides. All right, so I'm just gonna I can take my Evening Evergreen ribbon, and I'm going to cross it over. I'm just going to make a knot here, and let's see. Probably more than I need, but I just want to give myself a little leeway. So make it as tight as you can here, because it's going to loosen up a little bit when you do make your knot. And then we're going to use a little bit of twine, and then we can get our sentiment tag right adhered to that. Okay, let's give this a trim. And now we have our tag. I'm going to take the crumb cake, just to keep it all like earth tone colors, the crumb cake twine out of the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. And simply just send this through here. And then again, wrap it under there. And for this one, I do want to make a bow. And I'd like a little bit of a curly tail to it if I could. So, there you go. And I love it when it curls up like that. Okay, there you go. Super simple. Pouch can go in and out, and when the person opens it, they know exactly who it's from once they open it with the ribbon. But the pouch is good. You can put candy in here also. You could put a gift card. Very versatile and very quick and easy to put together. So I hope you enjoyed this little project, quick and easy, last minute gift packaging that we all need at this time of year. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like it, share it, and especially to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that, and then that way you will get to see every one of my next videos. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. Let me fix this. I didn't like that. There we go. Now it's good. Thanks for joining me today. I will see you next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.